Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am Dr. Melinda Harper, best-selling author, wife, mom, businesswoman, coach, marriage and relationship specialist. Your talk show host of Bridging, which airs every Monday on Preach the Word Network at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm also the founder of Wives in Waiting for single and married women who want to be the best woman God called them to be. And if you're a wife, to be the best wife God called you to be. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and download the affirmations from my website, drmelindaharper.com/resources. Great morning, sunshine. Great morning to you. Today is, what's today, y'all? Is it Friday yet? No, that's a shame. I've lost track of time. Today is Thursday. One more day. One more day. Today's Thursday. Thank you. You know what? This week has felt so long. It has felt so long. It's been so emotional. It's been up and down. It's been, a lot to deal with all over the world, but definitely here in our country. We're just, yeah, it's just a lot. I was hoping today was Friday. Not that the weekend makes any much difference because we're quarantined somewhat right now, but just a change. All right. You guys, words create worlds. Go ahead and share this out. Share this with anyone who you feel would benefit from a good word this morning, a good affirmation, just a fresh way to start your day. Job 22:28 says, Thou shalt decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee. The world calls it law of attraction. But the word says clearly that we can speak those things that are not as if they were. God did it in Genesis when he said, Let there be light. Because with that declaration, life as we know it was set into motion. He gave us the power to create the world we want to see with our words. That is just so exciting that I can say something and bring it into my world. I want you to remember that words are powerful. All right. So today's affirmation is I maintain control of my life. I maintain control of my life. Amidst the influences around me, I listen closely to my inner voice for guidance. You know that still small voice that people talk about, that Holy Spirit whisper inside you that says, "Don't do that. Don't do that." Or it might tell you, "Call this person. Call that person. Say this." So while we are being influenced by the world around us, we listen closely to the inner voice for guidance. This noisy world thrusts standards in front of me for me to conform to, but I shut them out. It is my priority to stay connected to who I am inherently. Oh my God, let's put a pin in it. Like I said, there are so many things going on right now. The world is noisy and it is putting standards in front of us like we should accept this or we should accept that. The world wants us to conform, but we shut that out. We have to stay connected to who we are inherently. That means to who God is in you. Let's keep going. The voice that is mine has its place in the world. I listen to it and it tells me about my true self. Oh, you better listen to the God in you. It'll tell you who you are. See, sometimes we can't sit still and we're like, I just can't let that roll. That's because that inner voice is guiding you, and your voice has a place in the world. Listen to it. All right, let's keep going. The decisions I make in my personal life are based on choice. Naysayers have little influence on the path that I take. That's right. Sometimes colleagues use their perspective to dissuade me from what feels right in my heart. I respectfully ask them for my personal space. Remember, maybe like a month ago, we were talking about standing up for ourselves, not backing down, being an advocate for ourselves, knowing how to say no. I respectfully ask them for my personal space. Disconnecting from the outside world gives me a chance to think clearly and maintain control of my choices. If y'all look on my Facebook page right now, yesterday I had to disconnect. I had gotten to the point where I had too much. Too you too much information. Too much. So I said, friends, please don't send me anything else until Saturday. Like, I don't mind people sending me things. I don't mind people enlightening me and, sharing things with me that I may not have seen. But I had to disconnect yesterday because I started cussing. I did. I started cussing. And I said, I cannot allow these these things that I'm seeing every day get me in a space where I feel negative and overwhelmed and bombarded. So I had to disconnect. So disconnecting from the outside world gives me a chance to think clearly and maintain control of my choices. I don't choose to be a cusser. I made that choice a long time ago. I don't want to go back. All right. At times, I ask my friends for advice. I appreciate their points of view. I make it clear that the final say belongs to me, and my friends respect that. The people who I love are important, but I remind them that my life is my own. Come on, y'all. You have to advocate for yourself. I ask them to respect my chosen path. There is mutual respect because we abide by personal boundaries. So, yesterday, that's essentially what I did. I said, hey, friends, I'm overwhelmed right now. I'm going to need y'all to stop inboxing me, stop putting stuff on my page. Respect, eat some space, and I'll see y'all Saturday. So far, nobody has sent me anything. Great. Thank you. Today, let's say this part today. Today, choosing for myself is liberating. It gives me confidence to know that any outcome in my life is because of my well contemplated decision. I am satisfied with my journey because it is the one that I pick for myself. Yeah, see, I'm satisfied with the way my life is because I get to choose how I want it to be. Remember, I maintain control over my life. I get to make the choices of what I do and don't do, of who I have in my life and who I don't have in my life, what I see and what reflection. Go ahead and look at those. I'm not going to read them today. Um, but as always, words are powerful. Use them to build up, inspire, encourage, challenge, and if necessary, rebuke. We have the power to create the world we see with our words. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. So today, let your words be a fountain of life. All right, you guys have a blessed day in the Lord, and I will see you later. Have a great day.